Good evening, Wildcat families. This is a reminder. Please put down your umbrellas during the ceremony so everyone can have an equal viewing. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Alexia Holt, and I am 2021 through 2022's ASB President. Graduates and guests, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Esteemed guests and families, please welcome our principal, Mr. Adrian Ayala.
Good evening, parents, families, and friends. Bienvenidos a todas las familias esta noche. Welcome to Monrovia High School for the commencement ceremony of the graduating class of 2022. It is an honor and a privilege to be principal of this storied school, a school so rich in tradition and community spirit. I would like to begin by introducing our dignitaries who have supported our students over the course of the years. Representing our district elected officials, School Board President Celine Lockerbie, Vice President Tracy Golar, Clerk Jennifer Anderson, Member Rob Hammond, Member Maritza Travante, our District Superintendent Dr. Ryan Smith, our Executive Cabinet Deputy Superintendent Dr. Greg Francois, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services Dr. Sue Kaiser, from the City of Monrovia, joining us tonight, Council Member Becky Shavlin, and our keynote speaker, Monrovia High School graduate, 1988, Dr. Pradeep Sikhi. I would like to thank our honor guard who have joined us on the field this evening. Each senior had the opportunity to nominate one individual who has made an impact in their life. These members were invited to join us tonight to stand in support of these students and their accomplishments. Honor Guard, you are here because you made a difference in the lives of these graduates. You made a connection that will last a lifetime. The Honor Guard consists of teachers, counselors, and coaches from elementary to high school, both from our district and others. Will the Honor Guard please stand? Thank you, Honor Guard, for your efforts. I would also like to thank all district teachers and staff members who have had a hand in the success of the class of 2022. Most importantly, I would like to thank you, the parents and the guardians, for your support of our students during the last 4 years, specifically at Monrovia High School, but for all 13 years in the school system. This graduating class has far exceeded our expectations as they have taken Monrovia High School to new heights. Academically, our great staff has prepared them for the rigors of college and career after high school. This graduating class will have 90% heading on to post-secondary education, including trade school, military, or 2- or 4-year colleges or universities. Of that 90%, 38% of this class will attend a 4-year public or private university come fall. This class is departing Monrovia High School, ranked in the top 10% of schools in California, according to Newsweek magazine. This is a testament to the academic excellence achieved by our students, fostered by their teachers, nourished by their families, and led by the vision of the Board of Education and their commitment to ensuring each of our students receives a college and career education. On Monday night, at the senior recognition, members of this class received local scholarships totaling in excess of $118,000. Thank you to all the community members and organizations who believe in furthering the education of our Monrovia High School students. Graduates, reaching this special milestone has required from each of you to overcome many challenges. In this process, you have grown personally and intellectually. For these reasons, we pay tribute to you today. In academic tradition, our graduation ceremony is referred to as commencement. Thus, today is the beginning as well as the ending. From this day forward, you are part of Monrovia High School's proud alumni tradition. You graduate with our respect, our pride in your achievements and your potential, and most important, your affection. We are deeply honored to have shared a part of your life. We are grateful for the role you have played in the lives of this very special high school. Your time, your talent, and your treasures are priceless. Congratulations, and go Wildcats, wherever in the world your endeavors may take you. Thank you so much, graduating class. Now it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce this year's keynote speaker. Please join me in welcoming Monrovia High School graduate from the class of 1988, Dr. Prabdeep Sehi.
Wow. I can't tell you all how surreal it is for me to be back here at the MHS campus. I want to start by congratulating you, the class of 2022. Please give yourself a round of applause. So as Principal Ayala said, I am from the class of 1988. Yes, I am a graduate of the 20th century. It's a privilege for me to be back here. I went to school here from 84 to 88. I worked in the public library as a page. I stayed on in Monrovia even when I was in college at UCSD, came back every summer, worked at a department store called Mervyn's, which you guys are too young to remember. So I have a lot of attachments to Monrovia. We've been back here with our kids for band practice, etc. But boy, did I ever think that I was going to come back as a keynote speaker. So it's really, really an honor for me. I'm here to not only congratulate you, but to introduce a new concept to you all. And at first glance, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. The concept is called lifelong learning. And as you sit out there with relief, with just this great burden off your shoulders of no more exams, no more homework, what is this guy talking about, this concept of lifelong learning? Well, I'm here to tell you guys this great milestone that you've accomplished, this great feeling that you have right now, it shouldn't be the last. There is no reason for you not to have many more of these milestones. It's so gratifying for me to hear that 90% of this class is going to go on and continue and further their education. Because that's what lifelong learning is about. It's not about exams. It's not about pass or fail. It's about the acquisition of knowledge. It's about the ongoing growth. It's about learning for your own gratification. I'm going to further sound like a cliche when I say to you that knowledge is power. It's that power that you attain with lifelong learning, and you learn for the sake of learning as you continue on with your education. You're going to hear many people tell you, well, I don't need to take that class, or I don't need to read that newspaper, or I don't need to go to that session because I'm never going to use that again. I'm going to tell you that everything you read, everything you learn, you will use. Everything that I have learned from high school onward, I can attest to today. So I am very, very happy to see that 90% of you will continue. All of you should continue that endeavor. All of you should continue to seek knowledge. In this increasingly divisive time of up, down, left, right, red, blue, north, south, it's that knowledge that's going to give you the power to make the decisions and the judgment calls. Thank you so much for having me as your keynote speaker. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Sehi. The valedictorian is a student, or in this case, 5 students ranking highest on the 4.0 scale. On behalf of the Monrovia High School faculty, I am proud to introduce to you the valedictorians for the class of 2022 with the perfect 4.0 GPA average. Please stand when I call your name. Antoinette Bodie. Kendra Christian. Jacob Cup. Elizabeth Hudson. Andrew Smithwick. So let's congratulate all 5 of our valedictorians with a round of applause. Now, Kendra Christian will deliver the valedictorian speech for tonight's commencement ceremony.
Greetings, friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates. It is with great honor that I'm speaking before you all today, and I do not mean that lightly. You see, when I was at Brad Oaks Elementary, I wanted to deliver the 5th grade promotion speech desperately. Most kids want a puppy or a doll at that age. Not me. I wanted glory. But to my dismay, Layla Nahara's speech was chosen instead. So now I'm here, 7 years later, back for redemption. I wish I could say Layla and I are arch nemesis and I finally defeated her, but in actuality, Layla and I had grown to become close friends, and I'm extremely excited to be graduating with her today. Despite my childish intentions, I am not at this podium for glory's sake. With our high school careers ending at the handing of those diplomas, I'd like to remind my fellow graduates that we are not done. These past 4 years have not and will not be the best 4 years of your life. You're not supposed to reach your highest potential in high school. You're not supposed to have already grown into full maturity. High school serves as a stepping stone to a door where life filled with your own decisions and independence awaits behind it. I am extremely grateful that Monrovia has provided me with a stepping stone of unwavering support, with faculty and peers to walk with me along the way. With that, I'd like to honor a couple of people. First, Mr. Ross, who has been hounding me about giving him a shout out in this speech since 7th grade. Thank you for not doubting I'd make it here after all these years. The second person I'd like to honor is Maya Victor. Unfortunately, Maya's passing prevents her from physically walking with us today at graduation. However, we take a piece of her in all of our hearts as we walk through that threshold of new beginnings for ourselves. Whether that new beginning is continuing your education, going into the workforce, or something else, Monrovia has prepared us with experiences, lessons, and skills that we will always carry with us into our futures. Congratulations, class of 2022. We made it.
Thank you, Kendra. I am honored now to present our senior class president, Carlos Martinez.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to begin by first thanking Mr. Ayala for welcoming me to the stage and as your senior class president. Good evening, friends, parents, teachers, admin, guests, and the class of 2022. For me, as I know many of you, today feels surreal, and I bet half of us woke up these past couple of days relieved that high school is over, and then fearful of our future that consists of student debt, mortgage, and letters from the IRS. For those in dread of separating from home-cooked meals, Wendy's, during lunch, fear not, because our savior, Top Ramen, will save us until we can stop asking our parents for gas money. As most of us enter the next stage of our lives after completing this government-mandated torture, we realize it wasn't so bad. As you look to your left and to your right, you see a friend. That's assuming you weren't that one friend late to graduation practice. Taking a moment to reflect and look back at the memories we have created over the past 13 years of our lives in school, we have all developed into our own individual person that someone cares for and encourages. It is our resilient senior class that has gone through a pandemic, Tide Pods, many, many fires, a close call for World War III, twice, impeachment, and Kanye West's candidacy. Despite all this, we stand in this field experiencing the most important event of our lives. All of us are headed for great things, and the only thing I ask of you is to remember where you came from and this cliche speech. And no matter where you may be heading, always have plan B, since making your dreams come true is a real cliche. Obviously, except for that one kid who you know will cure cancer. Andy. All right. A few things that I will always remember from my high school experience are the powerhouse of the cell, the Pythagorean theorem, polynomials, and the most terrible of them all, long division. If I had to leave you with one piece of advice before your endeavors, find your style to make life all the while. Congratulations, class of 2022. We made it!
I would like to introduce our district superintendent, Dr. Ryan Smith.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ayala. Greetings, class of 2022, family, friends, community members, loved ones. It is a tremendous honor for me to be here before you today as your superintendent. I joined the Monrovia Unified School District about a year ago, and when I became a member of the family after our Board of Education appointed me, everyone told me just how deep the traditions and the roots of this community go. And everyone let me know the tradition of excellence, the innovation, as well as the outstanding quality of education that we provide to our students, not just at Monrovia High School, but across all of our schools. And it did not take me very long to find out just how true all of that is. And all of those things that I've mentioned are exemplified by the class of 2022 here at Monrovia High School. I could not be prouder of the accomplishments that you have made under the most difficult of circumstances. If you rewind the clock or go back in the time machine to February or so of 2020, no one would have ever dreamed or ever thought that a pandemic would close our schools and change the world forever and continue to have a lasting impact. But as a class, together with your teachers, our staff, and your families, you navigated that. And it was not easy. There were challenges along the way: masks, vaccine, social distancing, isolation, quarantine, all of those things that you had to navigate as students together with everyone else. You made it through. And that demonstrates your strength, that demonstrates your courage, and your perseverance. All things that we want every graduate who walks across this stage to embody. Earlier, we talked about how all of you are headed and well prepared for college and career. The part that's missing is life. You are all equally prepared for life and the challenges and the road ahead. And as you know, there's a lot of challenges out there in this world. Our distinguished guest speaker and alumnus from the class of '88 painted that really well. Right, left, red, blue, all of those things. And a lot of times, adults can get down on the world and down on the state of things. And I always tell people the same thing. Whenever you're feeling down or you're not sure about what the future will look like, spend time with young people. Spend time with students. Because you will instantly know what I've come to know over my 25 years plus in education. The future is incredibly bright. And it's incredibly bright because of the class of 2022 and all that lie ahead. Congratulations. I cannot wait to see what you accomplish. And please remember, being a Wildcat and being a member of this school and this district and this community means we have each other's back. And anything you ever need, we will always be here for you, and we should always be here for one another. Congratulations, truly. Well done.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. I would like to ask Board President Celine Lockerbie to join me at the podium. Dr. Smith, President Lockerbie, and members of the Monrovia Unified School District Board of Education, I certify that the students before you have successfully completed our challenging courses of study, and our high school diploma graduates have fulfilled all the graduation requirements of the Monrovia Unified School District and the state of California. Their diplomas are WASC accredited, NC2A, and University of California approved. Our certificated areas of study have met the state, national, and professional requirements to work in the designated industries. The class of 2022 is ready to become graduates of our prestigious academic institute.
Thank you, Mr. Ayala. When I was little, my mother would always say to me, "Remember who you are and what you represent." It wasn't until I was much older that I understood that that meant the impression that people get from you is a reflection of everyone who has shaped you and everything that you are. You are scholars and champions, different and unique, musicians and artists, loners and socialites, athletes and actors. You are Wildcats, and you are graduates. You represent yourself, your family, your city, state, and country. We are so proud of the impression that you will give to the world. It is my privilege as president of the Monrovia Unified Board of Education to accept the Monrovia High School class of 2022 graduates and congratulate you and your families for the major accomplishment during such unprecedented challenges. Congratulations, graduates.
And now, it is the time you have been waiting for, the presentation of the diplomas. Our selected readers by the students for this year's graduations are Mr. Menlove, Mr. Dawes, Mr. Butler, and Mrs. Brown.
Kayla Nicole Griffiths.
Samantha Lamone.
Madison Griffiths.
Mackenzie Clymer.
Samuel Brown.
Lisbeth Ruiz Perez.
Meg Barrett.
Yanara Llamas.
Francisco Alcala.
Phoebe Kendall Yee.
Hiba Ali.
Alexis Buchanan.
Jacob Cup.
Joshua Barron.
Madison Barr.
Alexander Lenz.
Maria Jose Ortiz.
Elizabeth Hudson.
Kayla Reyes.
Andrea Sanchez.
Maggie Hammam.
Cody P1.
Sarah Avalos.
Lauren Tripp.
Jaylene Olivas.
Rhea Mercado.
Daisy Jasmine Diaz.
Alexia Holt.
Ileana Sabrina Gonzalez.
Amy Lara.
Aurora Elizabeth Alcaraz.
Evie Jones.
Allison Noel Lukesh.
Finn Espinoza.
Ashley Vicencio Marquez.
Roan Espinoza.
Joanna Covarrubias.
Jules Becarin.
Ellie Hendry.
Hannah Tucker.
Audrey Iris Morales.
Samantha Garduno Santana.
Samantha Ramos.
Samara Carbajal.
Nicholas Sarakides.
Damian Lopez.
Leila Nahera.
Michael Ronderes.
Ruby Young.
Mariah Marie Marquez.
Mia Samantha Montes.
Caitlin Faith Sanchez.
Matthew Rocha Torres.
Yadira Felix Alvarez.
Jose Alejandro Archila.
Malia Rufus.
Andrea Artiega.
Ethan Levingood.
Elliot Speranta.
Sonny Sluter.
Elijah Cho.
Aiden Psyche.
Damian Alvarado.
Nolan Diridorian.
Kento Boucher.
Cedric Donahue.
Frankie Cervantes.
Tyler Ford.
Andrew Premucci.
Jerry Lynn.
Cameron Cassidy.
Crystal Bays.
Scott Perez.
Senza Barnes.
William Ludicky.
Jonathan Cruz.
Michael Castelli.
Michael Huerta.
Tyler Mitchell.
Andrew Bailey.
Shane Peterson.
Christopher Ruiz.
Anthony Chiovare.
Alejandro Carvajal.
Alyssa Makowski.
Asia Cruz.
Brett Nielsen.
Isabella Munoz.
Layla Myhall.
Jessica Annalise Mitchell.
Madeline Conte.
Devin Woods.
Donovan Lorenzini.
Sandra Garcia.
Robert Heiberg.
Brandon Martinez Duarte.
Ryan Oliva.
Isabella Orozco de la Vega.
Julian Guido.
Zoe Grisey.
Natalie Romero.
Jenna Watkins.
Emily Marie Harvey.
Kayvon Amarie Deshawn Larry.
Nicholas Archibald.
Melissa Colazo.
Destiny Ontiveros.
Alexandra Rodriguez.
Cesar Anguiano Torres.
Erica Chavez.
Noah Rodriguez.
Eileen Hernandez.
Yvonne Ponce.
Monica Zuniga.
Noah Williams.
Haley Robbins.
Trevion Young Jr.
Gabriel Thomas.
Isaac Hernandez.
Evelyn Sprinkle.
Terrence Knox Jr.
Nicholas Malazzo.
Amarion Edwards.
Scott Reynolds.
Jillian Chloe Borrego.
Luca Amam.
Samantha Rivas.
Ashley Williams.
Jonathan Chavez.
Kaya Esparza.
Romeo Rodriguez.
Adam Joyner.
Elijah James.
Zane Gray.
Lorenzo Herrera.
Andrew Sales.
Nasir Samuels.
Vincent Rivera.
Michael Camacho.
Matthew Wynn.
Max Anaya.
Noe Correa.
Richard Guerrero.
Hayden Boyerman.
Arelina Lowe.
Sean Dufault Hunter.
Betsy Jasmine Marquez.
Andrew Speranta.
Luna Itzel Jimenez.
Gabriel Anthony Altamirano.
Angelina Sanchez.
Gabriela Leon.
Rosa Marie Gonzalez.
Nathan Lujan.
Delaney Van Galen.
Marcos Luis De La O.
Gianluc Caldito.
Gabriel Reyes.
Kaylin Woods.
Tara James.
Madeline Williams.
Eliza Nario.
Leandra Shelton.
Kiara Bracamontes.
Christian Conde.
Samantha Elise Ortiz.
Lindsay Jade Estrada.
Jasmine Earnhardt.
Naomi Gray.
Makeo Okamoto.
Hazel Vasquez.
Kendra Christian.
Alyssa Bautista.
Ryan Thrailkill.
Koei Jaguna.
Andrew Smithwick.
Giselle Menjivar.
Matthew Way.
Sonia Melgar.
Nathaniel Berger.
Melanie Sarazua.
Antoinette Bodie.
Jesus Haro.
Carlos Martinez Millan.
Ariana Iraheta.
Gerard Allen Paredes.
Jimena Figueroa.
Megan Ta.
Isabella Bautista.
Eliza Sora.
Samantha Reyes.
Anais Torres. Montez.
Nadia Lopez.
Chloe Thomas.
Tyler Nash.
Kylan Lynn.
Nicolina Angeli Schultz.
Angelica Ordonez.
Catherine Regencia.
Ashley Casas.
Drew Story.
Moses Heredia.
Brian Sherman.
Richard Beal.
Samantha Hernandez.
Christabel Grace Marbua.
Jesus Salcedo.
Ethan Clark.
Natalie Marie Beltran.
Christopher Kaufman.
Rebecca Garcia.
Edward Lawrence Feldman.
Madison Alexis Wright.
Randy Mubarak.
Elizabeth Liu.
Kevin Anaya.
Evelyn McDonough.
Benny Herrera.
Ashley Saldana.
Mark Adam Diaz.
Diego Carrillo.
Isaiah Vance.
Andrea Martinez Rodriguez.
Jonathan Cortez.
Haley Sanchez.
Arturo Placencia.
Rodrigo Melgar.
Miguel Alvarez.
Fatima Escobar de Loera.
Matthew Gomez.
Gianna Ortega.
Miguel Garcia.
Sarah Garcia.
Andrew Vasquez.
Mercedes Rosas.
Victor Kevin Gonzalez.
Tamika Samuels.
Joseph Mendez Jr.
Milan Pfeiffer.
Olivia Luna.
Tracy Lee.
Elijah Gallardo.
Ashley Howdiggy.
Alexis Nicole Lee.
Susan Martinez.
Nick Bednarzik.
Sloan McMenemy.
Ashley Godbold.
Lucas Barcume.
Julian Gutierrez.
Alberto Junior Tostado.
Kenneth Contos.
Angelica Chavez.
Jonathan Padilla.
David Gonzalez.
Andrew Heltzley.
Anthony Gonzalez.
David Cruz.
Evan Ibarra.
Derek Velez.
Dylan Israel Perez Hernandez.
Jorge Conchas.
Troy Michael Diaz Valentin.
Giovanni Martinez.
Valerie Almeida.
Catherine Wolf.
Winnie Ting.
Isaac Mejia.
Diego Amato.
Brian Cardenas.
Alyssa Jasmine Barrington Vides.
Benjamin Musich.
Jacob Michael Cornejo.
Evan Clements.
Andrew Mina Flores.
Sunny Chung.
Nathan Quinton Armas.
Amilcar Sandoval.
Gabriel Andres Barrios.
Marcos Hernandez.
Gustavo Ventura.
Jesse Ocampo.
Raymond Revilla.
Sabrina Villagrana.
Elvis Cruz.
Amanda Herrera.
Jonathan Salinas.
Elizabeth Grace Nagy.
David Rivas.
Lana White.
Alejandro Javier Cardoza.
Anna Martinez.
Jacob Ryan Luna.
Amanda Karp.
Renee Yolanda Lopez.
Gigi Beasley.
Yaranice Zara Frausto.
Alexis Jade Jimenez.
Haru Marie Rodriguez.
Alexander Pascual.
Brooklyn Berga.
Jacob Chuniam.
Steven Ruiz.
Miranda Gonzalez.
Anthony Salinas.
Sam Ruano.
Abigail Rose Perez.
Antonio Adrian Hernandez.
Kevin Alexander Ayala.
Dylan D. Hurt.
Byron Eli Guerra.
Jacob Ty Turner.
Nicholas Salgado.
Adrian D. Rosales.
Ethan Nordahl.
Henry D. Scott.
Giovanni Sergio Hernandez.
Hunter Terrence Robinson.
James Arthur Brown.
Dylan D. Guzzi.
Hannah Brown.
Isaac Victor Guzman.
Christina Burnett.
Rodolfo Nathan Ramirez.
Christopher Humes.
Robert Matthew Aparicio.
Aaron Paris.
Carol Itzel Santiago Garcia.
Luke Grable.
Mark Tevez.
Juan Amesquita.
Rashawn Wheeler.
Anthony De Guzman.
Bryce Cusick.
Jason Hosteller.
Nicholas Sanders.
Leo Guerra.
Fatima Andrade.
Roland Molina.
Natalie Casas.
Joanna Munoz.
Liam Huffman.
Isabella Castaneda.
Hawa Kilajan.
Sarah Atkinson.
Gunnar Keeling.
Jacqueline Munoz.
Caleb Graves.
Summer Wiles.
Elliot Goki.
Mia Martinez.
Aiden Moran.
Jason Aguilar.
Matthew Obregoso.
Jasmine Travers.
Brandon Turner.
Joseph Moreno.
Dominic Sandoval.
Matthew Richardson.
Thank you, seniors, for making the last 4 years memorable and inspiring. Would you all please stand one final time as our Monrovia High School band performs the alma mater. Seniors, the moving of the tassel from the right to the left is a traditional signal that a student has completed their diploma. Graduates, please join me in turning your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2022. family, and friends, I am proud to present to you one final time the graduating class of 2022. Guests, please remain in your areas until all graduating students have exited. Be safe and be kind. Have a wonderful evening.